Hi, I'm Kelly Nitz, broker with Remax Preferred and your local real estate expert, state of Ohio.
All right, and I'm Kelly Heidbrader. I'm with Howard Hanna in the state of Michigan, and you also might recognize me from WTOL. I'm a meteorologist there, and I've been on television for just a few years. I don't know.
Everybody knows who
Oh,
Kelly
and I was in
Heidbrader is.
I forget to tell everyone this. They might remember me from the Toledo Blade. So I
Yes,
wrote a home and garden column there.
I asked her for gardening advice.
That's right. And for almost 18 years, I wrote for the Blade. So any gardening questions, hit me up with that too.
Absolutely. So today we're going to talk about bidding wars and 5 ways to better manage a bidding war as a listing agent.
So bidding wars would be for the seller, right? So, and actually for the buyer too. But if I'm selling my house, and let's say, just for the sake of an example, we have a $200,000 house in a beautiful neighborhood, just outside of Perrysburg.
in order
Okay?
to get a bidding war, I mean, you have to have a house staged very nicely.
Right,
so-
but it's already going to be, first of all, it's in a desirable neighborhood. Perrysburg anywhere is going to be
Right.
desirable, right? That $200,000 price is probably, they'd snap that one up. What's the average price in Perrysburg?
Oh gosh, I think
Are we
it's
at $500,000?
around 280 or 3.
Okay,
somewhere in
so
there.
closer to 3.
Yeah.
So $300,000 house in Perrysburg, and it's got all the amenities: 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. Has a attached garage, a basement, a nice backyard, and it's in a great cul-de-sac. That is going to really cause a bidding war, wouldn't it? It could. It could.
Most of the time it does. But,
Right.
I mean, there are some people, and there are just a few houses that, may need just a little extra, bump to get them
Right?
to get it
And
off.
years past, we might have not have even had a conversation about a bidding war. That was something that sellers wanted, right? You would put the list price out there because we do our research, and they would say, boy, wouldn't it be great if we had a bidding war against someone, and we'd be lucky to get list price,
Everybody wants a
right?
bidding
We'd get
war,
lucky to
yes.
get list price. Now we are in a neighborhood of where we do have bid wars. So how can we
especially
set
Perrysburg.
ourselves up?
Well, definitely, and we're today this video we're going to be talking about how sellers set themselves up
Okay.
and during bidding wars. And the first thing is to appropriately stage your property. Just have it, look, cream puff. The things that make you the most money are carpet and paint.
Yep.
Flooring, any kind of flooring, new flooring, that will earn you more money than anything. And getting rid of the clutter, I think, are the
Yeah,
main things.
I agree. I think that when I show a house and it's staged, it means that I don't see every shoe by the front door. I don't see all the boxes of clutter around the house. There's not a lot of videotapes or DVDs out by the television.
Shoes on each step.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you really need to clean the house of your everyday clutter and pretend like you're really not living there. And there are professionals that will come into your home and stage for you. So if you need one, I know one. Do you know one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have my staging license.
Well, of course she does. I mean, are you a meteorologist too? Stay out of the weather, Missy. No, but I mean, I think that's important to go looking at it. We love some of these do-it-yourself home shows on
I
Discovery
love
Channel
DIY,
and stuff,
yes,
right? So take a look at some of that and maybe copy it for your own kitchen.
Right, and included in the staging would be professional photography. You should see if some of the photographs some agencies are just not even worthy. Your job for the seller is to keep their eyes on your property as long as you can.
Right.
And I do 3D video, which is the thing where you just take your finger and you go down, you see
Isn't
the
that
floor,
a
and you
little
go up,
bit
you see the
funky?
ceiling, and you go that
That
way.
is crazy. It is crazy.
Right.
And then I can get right in the drawer. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't know why I'm
Really,
on
I
the
don't know
secret
either.
doors,
I know
Kelly.
why I said that. But that's a great point. Is that we have so many providers out there that can do some great photography for you. Yeah, you know what? Our cell phones are fantastic. Don't get me wrong. They are good. But I know that a professional photographer is going to go into that room and light it right for me.
The
So
lighting
that-
and everything
Yeah,
is so
right.
important.
And so I think that, and now like everyone has a drone shot.
Yes.
Whoa. I mean, to me, okay. And drone shots, I mean, everybody loves a drone. But that also gives you a bird's eye view of the property line.
Right.
Like, again, I sell in
Yes.
Michigan. So for me, I have a lot of properties. I live around the lakes. So they want to see how close they are to their frontage. And rather than me standing at the back door looking out to the lake, give me a bird's eye view so that drone shot's handy. And so really hiring a professional to do that, your list agent will help you.
Right.
Right? We are the ones that help you do that kind of stuff. Yep. What else do we need to talk about? The pre-inspection. So one of the things that's going to happen that when you sell your home and someone puts in an offer and that offer is accepted, an inspector will come in, and that gives you peace of mind as the buyer. If there's any big ticket item in there that needs to be fixed, that inspector is hired by you and will tell you that furnace is about a year away from needing to be replaced. the water heater is on its last legs, or your dishwasher doesn't work. They will go through your house as a professional and truly go through it with a fine-tooth comb to let you know as a buyer what I have coming my way. So what we say for you sellers, you might even think about doing a pre-inspection. It costs about $350 to $400.
Make a deal with your
in
home
South,
inspector.
Southeast
Right.
Michigan and Northwest Ohio, still in our general area, and they're fantastic. These things are thorough. They
At
go
least you
through
know
everything.
what's wrong with your house before somebody else comes
Right.
in and tells you, and you
Sure.
can take care of the issue right away.
Right.
When people
or,
have,
or put it in the deal.
right,
Right.
you know,
You know that the the water heater is the hot water heater is going out, so you'll put in $300 for the new one. Right.
that, or when people are getting, as far as the staging part goes, I tell my people to put a new filter in their furnace, wipe off the top of the hot water heater in the furnace, so
Yeah.
it appears that you're taking very good care of the home.
It appears. We hope they are. Another thing that I've seen, and for sellers, is they know their carpet's about done. The flooring is about done. It really looks worn. So be honest. I mean, as your list agent, we're going to say that to you too. I see a lot of wear and tear here. Maybe what we could do is put in a $2,000 allowance for flooring.
I kind of disagree with that because
you?
as soon as somebody comes in the front door, that creates the tone for the showing. If they go in the front door and they see worn carpet and things that need to be done, automatically the price goes like that.
So you're saying get the carpet replaced
and
before they show it.
flooring and paint earn you more money than
Okay.
anything. And,
Okay.
and I know we're having bidding wars right now, but
Right.
and the best thing to do, and some people say, well, how do I know what color they want of carpet?
Right.
So new construction, they're neutral. They appease the largest audience. That's what you want to do, is appease the largest audience. They can change it out later if they want, but you want to.
So you're seeing most of your clients want, you're recommending that they change
Do
the
it.
flooring ahead of time. The seller does. I have found that my clients will say, as a buyer, that they want to change it. They
Well, let
want to
them
make
change it
that
afterwards.
choice.
We want to get the offer.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Hey, listen to her. She sells
and you're
millions
going
a year.
to earn your price will exceed the cost of the carpet. It'll pay for itself. So I highly recommend that.
What else do we need to talk about?
Oh, so we wanted to talk about, like,
Highest and best?
yes, I mean, when we get multiple offers, I would tell the agents, I want your highest and best offer on this date. Some people are even saying they're putting a date right in the MLS. We were looking at offers on
Wow.
this day
Wow.
because they know they're going to get multiple offers already. So they put the date right in the MLS. We want all the offers by this day and this time. So that everybody knows to give us their highest and best offer.
Having that information in the MLS is handy for an agent like me, that I'm going back into the MLS to look at that house. I don't know, sometimes that information isn't uploaded quick enough. And so it's right in the description that you're going to take highest to best on Thursday, the 21st. I already know I'm out of the loop because I haven't gotten in the house yet. You know what I'm saying? So you don't always know if you're not talking to that agent, the list agent, reaching out to them right ahead of time. Then it's good to have that information in the MLS. And so, and having the situation where we can say highest and best sure is a blessing.
Right.
For that seller.
I would use that, like, I sell all over the place,
Right.
but in the really, really hot areas, Perrysburg, for example, we
Yeah.
keep talking about that. I would definitely use that in a Perrysburg listing.
Put it right in the listing. Okay.
Right.
Another thing that we do is we use a pretty common software that's called Dotloop, and it's a way that you can sign your documents, legally sign them from your cell phone or from your laptop. And so when we set you up in Dotloop with your listing, that's something that can carry through the whole process. And so if we keep that link going from the seller's agent all the way to the buyer's agent at the end,
So
that
there's
kind of
there's
keeps
a-
all the documentation
right,
together, right?
There's a special way a listing agent can create a link for that particular property so that all of the loops are in the one.
Yeah, that's handy, because then we're not searching for documents that they've already uploaded. That takes a lot of guesswork out of it, and you're actually getting to the loan quicker, and that's helping you close quicker.
Right, and
Yeah.
some of the things that I look at as a seller's agent and when I'm getting multiple offers would be what kind of financing do they have, their time frame, are there any contingencies? You definitely don't have to take contingency on a house, I mean, because you have many other opportunities.
So
Who
you're
is
saying
their
try
lender?
to you're trying to say get these questions, ask the seller these questions up front, so that they can kind of get an idea of how they would answer or
No,
handle
I'm
those.
talking about when I, as a listing agent,
Yeah.
gets 10 offers on a
Oh, I see,
Perrysburg
okay.
listing.
Yeah.
How am I going to evaluate them? I'm going to look and see who their lender is if I know them, because lenders
Okay.
are just like realtors. Some are, have only been in the business for 5 weeks. Others have been in the business for 31
Sure.
years. You know?
Yeah, and they can
So,
get it done. You want
yeah.
somebody that can get it done.
And you want to know who the lender is, if they're credible, and what
Okay.
type of financing it is. If it's FHA or VA, there's more strings attached to that.
Okay.
So you really like to see conventional if possible, or cash with
Right.
proof of funds.
Sure.
And their time frame. Maybe they need longer to close, or they can close right away when you need them to, or maybe you need longer. I mean, just depending on what their time frame is and
Right.
what they put in the offer. And again, if there's any contingencies, it's not necessary to work with the. And like we had spoke of earlier, is that these escalation clause, just put in your highest and best right away.
Yeah, I think that's a toughie for people because they really are excited about the house and they get into that feeling of, oh, but what if somebody's going to bid more than me? And so as their agent, you need to let them know, listen, let's just go in as strong as we can, feel
Right.
comfortable with your payment.
The escalation
And-
clause has a
and-
cap in it anyway, so
right,
just
sure.
use that cap number. Put your best offer in.
Yeah, we'll have to
That's
talk
what I
about
recommend.
escalation clause another day.
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you need more information regarding this issue, you can call or text me at 419-779-6229 or click the link below.
And in Michigan, I'm at 517-605-9647.
Thanks for watching.